Hi, I'm Koelpuri Roche and you're watching Bollywood Hungama. Keep watching.
Well, it's wonderful to have one and only one Koelpuri with us. She's back in India for some time. She's based in Tokyo, in Japan these days. We'll find out more about that. Pleasure having you on Bollywood Hungama first of all.
Thank you very much, Faridun.
All right, so what exactly are you doing in Tokyo, and what is it that we can look forward to in future?
So I have the best job, I think, because I moved to Tokyo with my husband but ended up being hired by the Japan government to become their mascot brand ambassador for tourism. So I've been taken around by them, shooting videos all over, promotional videos all over Japan, seeing Japan from an insider's perspective with Japanese people to promote tourism to people like you, to the industry, to India.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So what are the plans that you have in future, considering that you are such an enterprising woman? So I'm sure that you must be having something new in the pipeline as well.
So my big plan is, because these days, as you know, everything is moving away from traditional television and film onto digital platforms, right? So I want a YouTube channel. I'm working on it. That frees me up to be anywhere, be my own boss, do my own thing.
Absolutely.
I have a lot to say, as you might know. I lead, I think, quite an interesting life.
Definitely.
And I'm also at this point in my life, I don't know if you're there, let me look at you and see whether you're a half-timer. And it's got nothing to do with age. It's this point you come to where you go, okay, abhi aadhi zindagi ho gayi hai, aadhi baki hai. How do I want to live it? You know, what do you want to do?
Mere to abhi 75th person baki hai, in fact. Yeah.
Acha, theek hai. I'm so sorry. But mere liye, you know, it's like, I don't want to waste a single minute.
That's wonderful.
I don't want to, like, every minute must count.
Definitely.
And if I'm wasting a minute, I must know that this is for X reason that I have to do it. There are some, so I've reached that point. So I want my YouTube channel to be addressing that aspect, whether it's through travel, fashion, whatever, but you're at that point, you're like, you know, you have this kind of body now don't be in those bandage dresses, okay? Leave the Hervé Leisure dresses home, leave the Louboutins home, wear comfortable shoes, dance like, you know, there's no tomorrow, because really they might not be.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you said that you have plans for like a festival out there, in terms of like a movie festival, maybe. Like,
you know, the idea is, I'm doing this series called In Japan with Koel, with the Japanese tourism board. And part of that, what they would like and what we would like to do is get either a big, actually both, get a big Bollywood film to be shot in Japan.
Oh, that will be wonderful.
You know, and not just in Tokyo, not Love in Tokyo, but there's so much more to Japan.
Absolutely.
You've got your beaches, you've got your mountains, you've got wilderness like you've never seen, untouched temples, history, culture, blah, blah. So to shoot a film there and then to have a big award ceremony there, to do Indian Film Award ceremony in Japan, I think the industry would love it, and people will get to see a very different country. It's not East, it's not West, it's so unique.
Definitely.
You know?
They take a lot of pride in their own culture. The fact is that they speak only Japanese, and they're absolutely not unashamedly just clear about that we are Japanese, other people should learn our language, why should we learn other people's language, which is wonderful. So have you spoken to your friends within the industry, and people like Karan Johar, whom you, I think, grilled beautifully at the India Today Conclave recently?
Celebrated beautifully.
Celebrated beautifully. You can look at it, but we look at the entire grilling part as well, which was wonderful. So, have you spoken to some people?
Yes, I have, and actually every time I mention I live in Tokyo, everyone's eyes sort of brighten up, because it's not like saying you live in New York or London or Toronto, which are great places to live in, but Tokyo is Tokyo, you know. And so all of them say, they say two things. One, I'm coming unofficially, I'm coming, you're going to show me around. I'm like, totally. And B, they say, let's talk, we're thinking about doing, because everyone's looking for that unique thing, right?
Absolutely.
And now we've saturated a lot of the world. We've done the Australia, we've done the New Zealand, we've done the mountains. What is left? And like when you go to Tokyo, you realize, oh my God, there's a whole universe that's left. So Karan especially, yes, he did say Imtiaz Ali is interested. There are a lot of people, in fact, there's talks already going on. I'm in no position to sort of give you an official answer for that, but yes, there's a lot of little, you know, and that's how it starts. The buzz happens.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
In fact, I think more and more people, they are more keen on shooting abroad these days, considering the sort of issues that we are having while shooting in India. See what would happen with Padmavati, for that matter, or like even apart from that. Many people have said that it's difficult to shoot in Mumbai, and it's far more easier to shoot in London, maybe.
Yeah, and actually the way it works now, that cities pay you to shoot. You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
So obviously it works for the industry as well.
Right.
And I have to say,
Karan has done with Singapore recently.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it worked well with the whole aspect of, you know, Singapore Airlines and air hostess and the training and stuff. You're talking about that only.
The
Dulhania. But you know what is upsetting is because yes, we are an Indian film industry. We must have films being shot in India, and it's unfortunate that incidents with the fringe elements become so they impact so internally into a film and so powerfully that they're in a difficult position, because what do? They can't say anything. If you stay silent, that's also worse. But what do? If you say something, you're just putting fuel to the fire. If you don't say anything, you're saying that you're being cowardly. What do? I mean, it's a very difficult situation, and somewhere the authorities have to come in and say this is not okay, you know.
Right.
Like with what is happening with Padmavati, it's not okay.
Absolutely. And the fact is that too, just instead of the police doing their jobs, just saying that you'll have to take permission from certain people, which is like, then what exactly is the constitution going to be doing? All right, that's
so this is why I think they should come to Japan to shoot. and I will make things all easy for them.
Not merely Tokyo, but Kyoto, and there are wonderful places.
Osaka, Hokkaido, Okinawa, Ishigaki, blah blah. I can go on and on.
Right, and you can try Kobe. I'm not saying the second word. Okay.